work.
Hello, everybody. We
Yeah,
are
all our
Jen.
fans out there.
I think
Go
we're
ahead.
having a bit of a lag. Oh no. Jen, you go ahead.
We're having a lag. Okay, so Jennifer Foley, Remax Rouge River real estate broker here in Ontario with my old pal.
I'm FAEINE Grant,
Introduce yourself.
Personal Real Estate Corporation here in the Fraser Valley in British Columbia. So we are about 45 minutes east of Vancouver.
Awesome. So Fane and I have the Jen and Fane show, right? Real estate show. Well, what do we call it? I don't even remember now. But anyhow, we decided that we were going to get back on track and we were going to start doing some videos again. So here we are. We are
Super
going to
excited.
uber excited. Yes. So yeah, I mean, we're going to come up with a whole bunch of topics. We're going to do a little bit of research. So if anybody has any topics that they want us to talk about, just put in the comments below. That would be ideal and great. And we would be forever grateful to you. Yeah. So anyhow, so what's been happening in your real estate world out there?
Gosh, it's been interesting, we had kind of going back into the spring market. Spring market was absolutely bananas. It was so busy. And then quite
Hmm.
literally, as soon as we hit July, it was nothing but crickets. My phone was quiet and no showings were happening. And yeah, like I mean, the silver lining was that I actually got to have a summer. Like we actually took 2 vacations, which is fantastic. However, yeah,
Nice.
a lot of the market activity really came to a standstill. And I think a lot of people were really hoping that in September, with the new interest rate announcement and the start of the decline, a lot of people were really hoping that the fall market would bring some buyers and sellers out and kind of rekindle the activity. And unfortunately,
You're not seeing that?
we're
You're not
not
seeing that?
really. I mean, we're seeing it a little bit. However, we're already 3 quarters into October, and I have sellers that are already talking about maybe wanting to come off for the winter time and then come back on in the springtime as we hit 2025. So it's been
It'll be
very up
interesting.
and down.
It'll be interesting to see what happens because I've heard the same thing from sellers where they are feeling that, well, maybe, if it doesn't sell now, we'll put it back on in the spring. What do you think? And I tell them the same thing that like we don't have that crystal ball to know what is going to happen in the spring market, right? Like, I mean, there's different mortgage agents that have their own thoughts on what will happen with the market even if interest rates do come down. Their focus is more on people looking to refinance mortgages that are coming up for renewal, right? And it's these interest rate drops only affect people that are on variable mortgages. They don't impact the people that are on fixed mortgages, and that's what I think a lot of people forget, right? So if a buyer is out there shopping and they're looking to get a fixed mortgage, these interest rate drops are not going to impact them.
Absolutely, and people don't
So
realize that, and it's like it's after the fact that people are recognizing, oh, well, that sounds really great, and the media's made portrayed it to be this big, exciting moment, and then as soon as it happens, it's very bleak. It's like, okay, well, that didn't really actually change anything because it doesn't affect people in the way that they expect. Um, in
100%.
in December, though, I don't know if this is happening in Ontario, but here in BC, there's going to be a first-time home buyer incentive, which is going to be taking place December 15th. Do you have anything like that coming up in December? Is that Canada-wide or is it just provincial? I don't actually know.
I'd I'd have to get back to you on that one.
Yeah, yeah. So I know a
That
lot
one
of
I'm not
people
sure.
a lot of people are sitting on the sidelines. It's so that they can change from 25 years amortization to actually 30 years, but they can't apply for it until December 15th. So I think that that's going to really change how first time buyers are out there or how they're purchasing. But again, nobody has
Well,
the
what let's explain why, because 30-year amortization, and I'm pretty sure that the same thing is impacting here because I did hear something about that.
Oh,
Um, the 30-year amortization stretches the payments out longer, so then it makes the mortgage payment cheaper, right? Which then makes it easier for buyers to get into the housing market. And they had
absolutely.
it years ago. I remember years ago they had that 30-year amortization and it was great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I think,
Absolutely.
one time they might have had 40 years. I don't know. I can't remember if that's true or not, or maybe I was dreaming that.
Wishful thinking, right? Yeah.
Well,
No.
you know what? I would love to see the first time home buyers get back into the market. Like they're the ones that fuel the market, right? For as long as I've been in real estate, I mean, when I first got in back in, it seems like a million years ago, uh, that is what I was taught, right? It was that first time home buyers fueled the market. So, and the sad thing too is that a lot of these people that fit into the first time home buyers have lost that vision to buy a home.
Yeah. Absolutely. They've lost the vision because they feel it's impossible to get into the market.
Because of the price point.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
honestly, I think that's where our government needs to really spend some time and research and look at what can we do to change this, right? And make it so that they can. Anyhow, I don't know what the answer is to that, but I wish I had that.
I know. I think we're going to see a lot of. I think we're going to see a lot of change happening in the next 12 to 18 months. With these new programs that are being implemented. I know there's been recently some changes with the property transfer tax stipulations here in BC. And then also too, like if mortgage or if interest rates come down even more and they affect, people's purchasing power, I think that's really gonna change the dynamic of the market that we're working in. But we just don't know when that's gonna happen realistically, We have no idea.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, so well, we've got a whole big lineup of stuff that we're going to try and plan. And again, if you have any comments or questions that you want us to try and address, then please put them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And again, I'm Jennifer Foley, real estate broker here in Ontario. So specifically, I work just east of Toronto in the Durham Region area, which is Oshawa, Whitby, Clarington, so Bowmanville, Curtis, Newcastle, and surrounding areas. So
Awesome. And I am FAEINE Grant, the modern realtor. I am based out of Abbotsford, BC, and I cover all of the Fraser Valley, including Abbotsford, Mission, Chilliwack, Maple Ridge, and Langley. So yeah, we're
yeah,
super excited to be here and to be back. And yeah, we're excited to put out some good content for you.
and so we're going to be putting videos out every Tuesday.
Yep.
So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to subscribe to our channel
Yes.
so that you don't miss an episode.
Yes, exactly. We're excited. Okay, guys, we'll see you on Tuesday.